What's going on, guys? It's Kyle again with D2M Knives and Gear, and today, I know it's kind of weird, I'm doing a first impressions video, which I really don't do. I usually do a unboxing slash first impressions and then doing a full review. But this one's a little bit of a different circumstance. So you might have seen my unboxing of my first custom folder, the Sean O'Connell LBXL by Sean O'Connell. And I opened that up, I was so excited, and it's freaking awesome. When it came here, it was a little bit dirty, so I took it apart, cleaned it up. It was freaking awesome. Carrying it to work one day, and I fucked up. And so when I was putting it back together, I guess I didn't tighten one of the body screws down very well. And then when I went to try to fix that, I totally snapped the head off of one of the screws and was fucking fuming, pissed at myself because I was at work and doing it on the fly, and I should have never done that. So anyways, when I did that, I was bummed. I came back to the house. I had already been talking to Sean on Instagram about this knife and about his products, and he is approachable, he's responsive, and just one hell of a good dude, because I was telling him about this, and he was like, look, just try this, and I was a little bit afraid because it was broken off in the titanium scale. And he was like, all right, just send it to me. So I was like, oh, okay, please, thank you. And I was like, dude, I wanted this thing fixed because it seriously was brand new, my first custom, and I loved it so much. I sent it to him, and within a week, it came the weekend of Blade Show, so I wasn't here to receive the knife, and so I was kind of bummed. I was like, I want it back so bad. But he got it fixed, sent it back, and was like, just pay shipping. I was like, no, you had time. You had to fix my fuck up. He seriously was just like, I'll fix it and I'll send it back. Just pay shipping. Guys, I can't tell you how much that really means to the consumer, especially with a custom knife. Sean O'Connell is a stand-up guy. 100%. And because of this whole experience, I went to Blade Show thinking, all right, if something blows me away, I'm going to get it. But if it doesn't, I'm going to save and pull my money together to get another Sean O'Connell custom. And that is going to happen, guys. I've already talked to him about a few options that I'm not going to spoil right now. But yes, but I foresee here in a few weeks contacting him and going ahead and starting the process to commission a custom knife from him that is not the LBXL. And you're like, show us the damn knife, Kyle. So yeah, so I was able to get the LBXL back. He has done put the screws, fixed all of that. Of course, this is not going to show because this, I can't remember even now if it was this one or this one, but broke the head off, and I was like, son of a bitch. But anyways, since I got it back, I fucking love this thing. Guys, like I said, you've seen the unboxing, you've seen pictures of this. This is the LBXL, but not only did he fix that, he also put a fucking wicked edge on this thing, freshened up that edge, and yep, it is shaving sharp. Shaving the hairs right off my arm. So I was really excited about that. Like I said, he didn't charge anything. He said just pay shipping. So guys, an American maker with that kind of, I guess ethics, I guess is the right word. He's just one hell of a dude. Like I said, I talked to him on Instagram. He don't know me from Adam. I said that I got one of his knives on the secondary market. I bought this from Scott Big Bore Knife and Gear. And he was just absolutely the best to converse with, talking about different things. He schooled me on a bunch of stuff. I was actually kind of embarrassed because I had not heard of MagnaCut. I know, right? How the fuck have you not heard of MagnaCut? Yeah, but I didn't. And so he was talking about doing knives in MagnaCut, and then he schooled me on that, and was looking that up, which, spoiler alert, is going to be the knife that I commission. It's going to be in that steel. But it's going to be a different model than the LBXL, which, of course, is really ergonomically and aesthetically kind of right there in my wheelhouse, exactly what I like. This thing is big enough for me to have a backed up grip right there. My thumb lands on the jimping and that little poon spoon, as Kevin from Lefty EDC would call it. perfectly, but I have the ability to choke up and get really good control of this blade. I am telling you, it's like an ergonomic dream for me. It is a hole deployment, which obviously is my thing now. I almost don't even want a knife that's not, it doesn't have an option for a hole deployment. You know, I've got other ones and they are fun, but this is definitely preferred. It is big, it is beefy, and it is all hand done, guys. You know, as far as custom knives, this is my first folder as far as a custom, and I get it. I get it why people want these things. This is Nitro V steel for this one. The action on this thing as far as the detent and the middle finger flick works really, really well on the close. There is some pressure to get the lock bar out of the way, and it's not even so much the pressure as it is, well, it's a little bit of both. So a little bit of pressure and then getting the lock bar. This is actually a pretty substantial size. Oh, it's a pretty substantial sized detent ball. Can we see it? Can we see it? Sorry. Kind of right there. It's a pretty substantial sized detent ball. So getting this lock bar out of the way and then past that detent for the blade to drop is kind of it's got a good bit of pressure. But I've gotten used to it. When I first did it, I was like, oh my gosh, but I've gotten to a place to where I know where to drop it now. And so that was kind of a thing. I mean, some people don't like that. Same thing with like the Slim Midi that I did a review on, and most Medfords, where the lock bar just takes a little bit more to get out of the way. But once I got used to it, now I don't even feel it. But it was a thing whenever I first got it. Now it drops to there, and it doesn't exactly fall, but it is more like a drop to there, and then whoop, whoop, super smooth. It's got a little bit with these particular bearings, like whenever I took it apart and I put some lube on there, it felt like it was a little bit smoother. Now he took this apart, and I'm not sure if he used lube or anything like that, but as far as the action and the sounds that it makes, it absolutely blows me away. I actually like to slow roll this one out. I know I don't usually like that, right? Because I will almost always use the middle finger flick, but I can also do a front flip for this thing, which makes it even better. But listen to this. Oh, the sound of the lockup, as you can tell, the lockup is nearly perfect. This is a 100% solid freaking rock of a knife, and is my first custom. So yeah, I'm just kind of giddy right now having this back. So this will definitely have a full review. This is just kind of the story of what happened, and to let you know how wonderful of a guy Sean O'Connell is as a maker, because he just blew me away with his customer service and everything that he has done for me since I've had this knife. And I've only had it for a little bit, and most of the time it was sent to him to get fixed from my fuck up. So anyways, guys, definitely stay tuned for the full review of my first custom knife, the LBXL by Sean O'Connell. Look at that backspacer. Anyways, I know I'm kind of going over a lot of stuff in the first impressions, this kind of video, but we'll do a lot more in depth in the full review and all that stuff. So definitely stay safe in this crazy world that we are living in, and we will see you in the next one. Damn, that thing's huge.